Hi guys, my name is Kapil Sharma and today we are going to learn a chapter location and extent in geography, and we are going to talk about two countries here. One is India and second is Brazil. So talking about India, the capital of India is New Delhi, and it lies in the northern and the eastern hemisphere of Earth, right? Of Earth, if you look at it closely. And India lies in the southernmost region of Asian continent. Now talking about India, let's deep dive into a little more details. India was under the British rule for 1.5 centuries, and India had faced a lot of problems while they were at a growing stage. One such problem was having 3 wars with the neighboring country, and also there was some portions of the Indian states where they had to face famine as a very serious and a critical kind of a problem while they were at a very growing stage. But despite all of that, India had made several attempts and the government has made several reforms to make an economic revival and to get better. India ने बहुत ज़्यादा कोशिशें की खुद को economic development में आगे बढ़ाने के लिए. While we all know that India is the most populated country, or rather the second most populated country in the world, but not many people know that a large portion of this population is the young generation, right? And these are the people who are employed and who are adding value to the economy. Now this is the very reason India is called as a young country, and it is looked upon, it's looked upon very highly in the global markets. And India is considered to be a global market because we have a lot of resources in place, and that is why it's a very, a kind of a very good place to start their business with. So previously we talked a little bit about India. So now let's come to the second part of the chapter, which is Brazil. So like India is very famous for its spices, Brazilians is known for their coffees, and that's why Brazil is called as the coffee pot of the world. We Indians love cricket, we all do. But Brazilians are crazy for soccer, that is football. So in this video we are going to talk a little more detail about Brazil. So the capital of Brazil is Brasilia, and Brazil, the most part of Brazil lies in the southern hemisphere of the earth, while some chotu sa part lies in the northern hemisphere. And Brazil was under the Portuguese rule for 3 centuries, which is quite a lot of time. 3 centuries, that is 300 massive years. Brazil was under the Portuguese rule, and they got their independence in the year 1822, right? And also, almost for half a century, they were under the military rule for quite a portion of some time. And when a country is ruled by some other dominant country, they tend to face a lot of economic problems, and it's very difficult to revive from the same. But Brazil came out successful, and Brazil was again a very successful country in the economy in the later part of the 20th century. And now that Brazil is one of the finest economies in the world, it is known as as an important factor in the global economy, and it's considered to be as an important feature in the global markets. So this is all a basic overview of India and Brazil. A very important chapter in the geography subject from an objective point of view. The points that we covered recently can come in the objective for 3 to 5 marks. What is the expected weightage? From subjective standpoint, it's not really that important, but you should also have a look at it comprehensively from both the aspects. Thank you for watching this video. We hope that you liked it, and if you have any questions or queries, you can write the same in the comments section below, and do subscribe this channel and stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.